don't give in. Yeah. Miles and miles you will have been.
Well, hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here on a cold old day again, 7 degrees, not as bad as last week. 6, only 1 degree difference. It's my favourite little bit of road, the Corkscrew. Love this bit of road. Just goes on and on and on and up and up and up. What a piece of road, eh? And a twist at the top. Whoa, lovely. Yeah. I'm making my way actually to Harwich. Thought I'd go to Harwich today. Get a ride out while I can. I have a bit of a topic today actually because when I got back I was looking through some of my replies and somebody had watched my vlog on my review of this bike, the one that I said was not technical because I don't do the technical stuff, as you know, and they replied and said that they'd watched the vlog and all they can say is that they had one of these S1200s and said they had nothing but trouble with it, with the gearbox and the air intake, brakes, you name it. This person had had so much trouble with the bike, he basically said at the end it was a BMW piece of shit, expensive piece of shit, which I thought, well, he must have got himself a rogue bloody bike, he must have done, you know. And then I was thinking about it, I thought, well, when I think of all the bikes that I've had in the past, I've had a rogue bike, you know, I have had a rogue bike. As you know, I got a ZZR 1200. Well, I did have a ZZR 1200 before that, and I owned it for about a month and a half. That's all I had it for, I didn't have it long. And I picked it up from a dealer up near Norwich, and on the way back I thought there's something wrong with this bike. It's got no guts to it, you know, for a 1200 engine cc bike. I thought it should be a lot faster than this, and when I got home I phoned them up and said, look, I've got no guts to this bike, and they said, oh, bring it back, we'll see what, you know, see what the problem is under warranty. So I took it back and they took it out and said, yeah, there's something wrong with this bike, it hasn't got the guts. They dynoed it and said it was only on half power. So, cut a long story short, they'd done hours of work on it. I sat there while they'd done it because, you know, I was too far away to go home. And they spent hours on this bike, give it to me, and I took it away. I thought, oh, this is lovely. And after about a week later, I thought, there's something wrong with these friggin' brakes. They're not right. They weren't stopping the bike, you know. I thought, I'm going to kill myself on this friggin' thing. Phoned them up, oh, bring it back. Cut a long story short, they had to replace the whole braking system, every part of it. The discs, you name it, they replaced it. Took hours. Beautiful, lovely, lovely bike. And I think about a month later, coming down the road to a corner like this, went into a heavy tank slapper, straight over the ditch, into a bloody bush. Smashed the bloody bike to pieces. Right off. Complete right off. Rogue bike. It was a shit bike. There was something wrong with it all the time I had it, and every time it got mended, something else happened. Luckily it was on warranty, so it didn't cost me anything, and then I went and crashed it. It sort of went into, you know, it was nothing to do with me, it was a tank slapper. Nothing you can do. Smashed up. That didn't stop me going out and getting another ZZR. I just thought this bike is rogue. It's just a bad un, you know, a bad un. And I went out, I bought another ZZR, and that is the ZZR that you know I will ride, and I've had 8 years, I think, nearly 7 to 8 years, and it's never ever let me down. Enjoying this road, I tell you. You can't go daft, but it's a good little road for a little spin. So yeah, I don't know. Couldn't you condemn all bikes because one bike that you've had has been trouble? You know, it's like saying if I bought a Bandit and that was a pile of shit and everything was going wrong with it, would that condemn all other Bandits or the VFR or BMW? You know, I don't think it does. It wouldn't put me off buying another one if I had problems with a previous sort of version. The one thing I was told about bikes, and I don't know how true it is, is if a new bike comes out, is it not better to wait a couple of years for that model to sort itself out, because all new models come with problems apparently, and the manufacturers will take a couple of 3 years to sort it out, and the bike will be a better bike. I know when I bought this, somebody said to me, oh, you got the 207 model? Well, that's one of the better models. The 7 and the 8 are the better models out of all of them, because the earlier versions had 1 or 2 problems which the manufacturers sorted out. So is it not better to wait, if you want a bike, to let that bike go 1 or 2 years old so the manufacturers can sort out any little problems that the bike would have? I don't know how you feel about that. Or would you go out and buy a brand new spec bike? It's, you know, the first ones that they've produced? Or would you wait a couple of years to see how that bike gets on in the market, and if there's any problems with it, or any major problems, any recalls or anything like that? I don't know. Well, so I'm making my way back down to Harwich. Harry went to Harwich. Harry lost his hat. Harry's mother said, "Where's your bloody hat?" Harry said, "On the kitchen door, Mum." And you think, what the hell am I on about? Leave it at that. So, if one of your mates or you had a bad bike, a certain manufacturer, certain style, you had problems with it, would it put you off having another one? Or would you have a go with another bike? Like I said, I had that bad ZZR. It was a shit bike, nothing but problems. Crashed it. Still went out and got another one. And then no problems with it. No problems whatsoever. Right, here we are. Harwich. Park up and get myself another cup of coffee. I've only just had one down the road. Got a nice latte at Missley. Now I'll get a cup of coffee here as well. Yeah, so lots to think about with the bikes. You know, this guy who said that he's BMW 1200 was a piece of shit. It must be cold, because usually it's this part where I'm now pulling up here where there's no bikes. It's usually ramped with bikes, and there's none here. So I reckon all the old fair wear bikers are sitting at home watching their telly and not on their bikes because it's a bit cold. And you know what? The chuck wagon's not here either, where you get your coffee. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time, wasn't it? Anyway, all ride safe. Certainly love each other. Suffolk Andy.